The name's Joseph Legger. My name, that is. I used to be a cop in San Francisco. My last assignment was an extensive investigation into this commune on the outskirts of town, but it ultimately proved inconclusive. It wasn't a complete waste of time, though, because I learned a lot about the group. They actually had some pretty good ideas. Cut to 3 years later, I'm out of the cult and in need of a fresh start, so I moved to Eugene, Oregon, and became a private investigator. People call me P.I. Joe here. Not sure why, but I like the sound of it. I'm actually in the process of making t-shirts. The thing about Eugene is, well...
Do you have a cigarette I could borrow?
Just take the whole pack.
Well, thanks.
You should be careful, you know. Smoking kills.
Yeah. Thanks. Do you want a donut? Kobe.
Come in.
My mistress has sent me to deliver this dossier. Last week, the master of my household died. She suspects it was murder. You are to meet with her this evening. Contained is all the factual information you will need to familiarize yourself with the case, including my mistress's contact information at the top of the page.
I'm kind of busy. I already have some, plans.
At the bottom of the page, you will find how much she is prepared to offer you for your services. It is far more generous than your usual rate.
If you think that I'll take a case just because you offer a disgusting amount of money, you're right. Femme fatale.
It's pronounced fatale.
All right then. Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm P.I. Joe.
Yes, like the children's story.
No. I'm a private investigator, and my name's Joe. P.I. Joe. Pretty catchy, huh? I'm actually looking into making t-shirts.
Indeed. Well, ignoring any prepubescent undertones to your namesake, Joseph Legger, your investigatory services are required, and my mistress has sent me to you.
Well, at least my name's getting around town, and to mistresses, am I right? That's an interesting accent you have, by the way. Where are you from?
We will be expecting you this evening. Do not be late.
Butler, one more thing. Did you do it?
That is a question for Miss Fatale.
You never told me when I'm supposed to even get there.
9-ish.
Monsieur Joe, you are late. Do not keep Miss Fatale waiting.
Unacceptable. Francis's intention was to have that painting delivered to our home. It is worth more than that drab cardboard box they call a building, and the only connection the company has to it is that it currently resides there. How those simpletons have the nerve to lay any sort of claim to that masterpiece is beyond me. I have too much going on right now, and you don't know what I've already been through for that painting. Figure this out, immediately. Hello, Detective.
I apologize for having you wait so long. Would you care for a cigarette?
I've been informed of your habit.
Sure.
Where are those damn things? Butler!
It's quite all right. I have my own. Would you like one?
Oh, no, thank you. I don't smoke. Nasty habit.
The crab Argoon was in danger of burning, and I...
We'll talk about it later. Have you familiarized yourself with the information you've been provided?
Believe it or not, I'm not just paid to be a pretty face, except during my all too brief modeling phase in middle school. Yeah, I have familiarized myself with the case, and it seems pretty straightforward. But while we are both familiar with all the details, let's go over them for the sake of exposition.
Proceed.
Based off of what you gave me, your husband's death looks like an accident or a suicide. In any event, it seems like he was responsible or irresponsible.
You sure do know what to say to a grieving woman.
He fell off of the roof of his office where he was known to smoke and clear his mind. And to be honest, there don't seem to be any signs of foul play.
And?
And I'm wondering, why are you having me investigate the case if there is no case?
The file you were given was merely preliminary information. I wanted to discuss the specifics of the case with you in person.
Those being?
To begin, thus far the police have not yet determined the nature of Francis's death, and I've begun to suspect that someone may have murdered him.
Elaborate, please.
Over the past couple of weeks, Francis has been behaving in a distant and concerned manner. Additionally, his secretary has informed me that she overheard him participating in multiple heated phone calls and that he kept unusual hours at the office. My husband was not the man I fell in love with.
Some of that seemed irrelevant. So I'm guessing you want me to determine his cause of death and your lack of involvement.
I merely want you to uncover whatever you may. While I was in no way involved in Francis's death, the life insurance agency will not pay me until the police have determined the cause, be it suicide, accident, or murder. Thus far, they are making no progress in this matter. Will you accept the job? I can pay half of the money up front.
Deal. First off, I have to ask, did he do it?
I'm afraid you've been watching too many poorly written murder mysteries, Monsieur Joe.
I have. I really have. Is the number you gave me the only one I can reach you on?
Yes?
Got it. I think I know where to begin looking. You can expect a phone call from me in the next couple of days, Mrs. Fatale. Adieu. I missed this month's issue. Do you mind?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Hey, I need your help with something.